The global BTS fandom was once again thrown into a wave of excitement after reports began circulating that HYBE had encouraged Jimin to slow down following an incredibly demanding schedule. The message sounded simple and caring. According to people familiar with the team's preparations, the company wanted the superstar to pace himself, conserve his energy, and avoid unnecessary exhaustion during one of the busiest periods of his career. For many fans, it seemed like a reasonable decision. After months of rehearsals, international appearances, promotional activities, and live performances, everyone understood that even someone as dedicated as Jimin needed moments to recover. Yet what happened next quickly became the biggest topic among ARMY around the world. Instead of appearing less energetic, Jimin stepped onto the stage with an intensity that left thousands of fans completely speechless. From the moment the lights dimmed and his silhouette appeared against the massive LED screens, the atmosphere inside the venue changed instantly. Loud cheers transformed into deafening screams as fans realized that the performer standing before them was giving everything he had, despite suggestions to take things easier. Videos captured by audience members spread across social media within minutes. Clips showing Jimin's sharp choreography, stable live vocals, and charismatic expressions accumulated millions of views almost overnight. Hashtags related to his performance climbed rapidly across multiple platforms as fans shared their disbelief. Didn't HYBE tell him to slow down? That single question appeared repeatedly under countless posts. Observers noticed something remarkable. Rather than looking restrained, Jimin seemed completely immersed in every moment of the performance. Every dance movement looked precise. Every vocal note sounded confident. Every interaction with the audience reflected genuine happiness rather than fatigue. Entertainment analysts quickly pointed out that Jimin has long been known for treating every stage as if it were his last. Regardless of venue size or event importance, he consistently approaches performances with the same dedication that has defined his career since debut. Fans who attended the event described the atmosphere as unforgettable. "It felt like he wanted to give us memories that would last forever," one fan wrote. Another commented, "If HYBE asked him to take it easy, Jimin somehow found a way to perform brilliantly while still showing professionalism. That's why everyone admires him." As discussions continued online, many fans emphasized an important point. They believed there was a difference between performing passionately and ignoring one's health. According to numerous comments, Jimin appeared focused, controlled, and fully aware of his limits rather than recklessly pushing himself. That distinction became central to the conversation. Industry insiders have often praised Jimin for balancing perfectionism with discipline. Throughout BTS's career, choreographers and production staff have frequently highlighted his commitment during rehearsals. Even after mastering routines, he is known for reviewing details repeatedly, searching for subtle improvements that many viewers might never even notice. This reputation made the recent performance even more fascinating. Fans believed they were witnessing another example of Jimin's extraordinary work ethic. Rather than interpreting HYBE's advice as a restriction, many speculated that he simply adapted intelligently, preserving energy behind the scenes while delivering maximum impact once the spotlight turned on. As more footage surfaced, dance professionals began analyzing specific moments from the show. Several praised the cleanliness of his movements, noting that despite the demanding choreography, his transitions remained smooth and controlled. Others focused on his facial expressions. Jimin has often been recognized for communicating emotion through performance, and this appearance proved no different. Whether smiling warmly toward fans or concentrating intensely during powerful dance breaks, every expression appeared deliberate, drawing audiences deeper into the experience. Within hours, fan communities across Asia, Europe, North America, and South America, filled with discussions celebrating what many described as another unforgettable Jimin moment. Some longtime fans recalled previous occasions when Jimin had overcome physical challenges while maintaining professionalism on stage. They argued that his resilience has become one of the defining characteristics of his artistic identity. However, many also reminded fellow fans that supporting Jimin means respecting his health first. Messages encouraging rest and balance accompanied countless appreciation posts. The conversation gradually shifted from surprise to admiration. Instead of asking why Jimin seemed so energetic despite recommendations to slow down, people began asking a different question. How does he continue inspiring millions while maintaining such consistency? Experts suggested that part of the answer lies in preparation. Behind every spectacular performance are countless hours of rehearsal, conditioning, vocal practice, recovery sessions, and teamwork involving dancers, trainers, medical staff, stylists, and production crews. Nothing happens by accident. Jimin's seemingly effortless performances are the result of years of discipline, continuous learning, and an unwavering commitment to improvement. Even fellow artists have previously spoken about his attention to detail. Many have described him as someone who quietly practices until every movement feels natural, often refusing to settle for good enough. That mindset has earned him admiration not only from fans, but also from professionals throughout the entertainment industry. As reaction videos continued appearing online, creators repeatedly highlighted one particular moment from the performance. The audience's roar reached an entirely different level after Jimin completed one especially demanding dance sequence without showing any visible sign of losing control. The camera briefly captured smiling backup dancers exchanging subtle glances, seemingly acknowledging the incredible energy filling the stage. Fans immediately noticed. Some interpreted those smiles as signs of mutual respect among performers sharing an unforgettable experience. Others simply called it another legendary Jimin stage. Whatever the interpretation, one thing became increasingly clear. HYBE's reported advice may have encouraged Jimin to pace himself, but when the music started, his professionalism, passion, and connection with the audience once again became the story everyone was talking about. The discussion surrounding Jimin's performance only intensified as more high-quality fan recordings emerged from different angles throughout the venue. Every new clip seemed to reveal another detail that had gone unnoticed during the live broadcast. Some videos highlighted the precision of his footwork, while others captured close-up moments of his interaction with fans, showing warm smiles and grateful gestures that immediately spread across social media. Within hours, fan accounts began comparing different camera angles frame by frame. Slow-motion edits showcased how effortlessly Jimin transitioned between powerful choreography and emotionally expressive movements. Dance enthusiasts pointed out the remarkable control in his balance and posture, explaining that executing such routines consistently requires years of disciplined training. Many viewers admitted they initially expected a calmer performance after hearing that HYBE had encouraged Jimin to take things more easily. Instead, what they witnessed appeared to be an artist who understood exactly when to conserve energy and when to unleash his full presence on stage. Entertainment commentators also joined the conversation, noting that seasoned performers often develop the ability to manage their stamina strategically. Rather than giving maximum effort every second, experienced artists know how to distribute their energy throughout an entire concert while ensuring that the audience never notices the careful planning happening behind the scenes. That observation quickly resonated with fans. Several ARMY members suggested that this might explain why Jimin looked so composed throughout the evening. Although every movement appeared explosive and dynamic, There was also an unmistakable sense of control. Nothing looked rushed. Nothing seemed forced. Every expression, every turn, and every dance break flowed naturally into the next. One concertgoer shared, "Watching him in person is completely different from watching clips online. His presence fills the entire stadium. Even during quieter moments, everyone's eyes naturally follow him." Another attendee wrote, "You could tell he was enjoying himself. It wasn't just about dancing perfectly. He looked genuinely happy to be there with the fans." As these testimonials accumulated, the narrative surrounding the performance continued to evolve. Instead of focusing solely on the reported advice from HYBE, discussions began celebrating Jimin's professionalism and maturity as a performer. Industry observers remarked that maintaining consistency at such a high level is one of the most difficult challenges in live entertainment. Performing for thousands of people while singing live, executing demanding choreography, and maintaining emotional engagement requires extraordinary preparation. Jimin's reputation for meticulous rehearsal once again became a major topic. Former collaborators have often described him as someone who pays attention to even the smallest details. Whether refining the angle of a dance move, adjusting breathing techniques for live vocals, or rehearsing transitions repeatedly, he has built a reputation for striving toward continuous improvement rather than settling for previous achievements. Fans argued that this relentless dedication was clearly visible during the latest performance. Every movement seemed intentional. Every interaction with the audience felt authentic. Even brief pauses between songs became memorable because of the way Jimin connected with the crowd through simple smiles, waves, and heartfelt expressions of gratitude. One particularly touching moment quickly went viral after several audience members captured Jimin looking around the stadium before placing his hand over his heart in appreciation. The gesture lasted only a few seconds, but it generated thousands of comments from fans who interpreted it as a sincere expression of gratitude. Social media timeline soon filled with emotional reactions. "I've watched this clip 20 times already. His smile says everything. This is why people love watching him perform." Comments like these appeared across multiple platforms as fans from different countries shared their excitement. Music critics also noted that technical excellence alone does not explain Jimin's widespread popularity. While his dancing and vocals remain central to his performances, they argued that his ability to create emotional connections with audiences has become one of his defining strengths. That emotional connection was evident throughout the evening. Whenever Jimin approached the edge of the stage, fans responded with overwhelming cheers. Light sticks illuminated the venue in synchronized waves, creating a breathtaking sea of purple that reflected the deep bond between BTS and ARMY. Observers described the atmosphere as electric, yet deeply emotional. Many longtime fans reflected on how much Jimin has grown over the years. From his debut as a young performer to becoming one of the world's most recognized artists, his journey has been marked by constant evolution, hard work, and an unwavering commitment to his craft. For newer fans attending one of his performances for the first time, the experience exceeded expectations. Several first-time concertgoers admitted they had seen countless online videos, but still felt completely unprepared for the energy of witnessing Jimin perform live. "It feels different when you're actually there," one fan explained. "The videos are amazing, but they can't fully capture the atmosphere." As more media outlets reported on the event, headlines increasingly focused on Jimin's stage presence rather than the earlier speculation about taking it easy. Analysts concluded that while HYBE's reported advice reflected reasonable concern for an artist's well-being, Jimin demonstrated that professionalism sometimes means knowing how to balance health, preparation, and performance without compromising any of them. That balanced approach earned praise from many corners of the entertainment industry. Rather than portraying himself as someone ignoring advice, Jimin appeared to embody the qualities of an experienced performer, carefully prepared, emotionally engaged, and fully committed once the spotlight turned on. For countless fans watching around the world, one conclusion became impossible to ignore. The recommendation to slow down may have been well-intentioned, but when the music began and the lights illuminated the stage, Jimin once again reminded everyone why he continues to captivate audiences wherever he performs. The story was no longer about whether he had taken it easy. It was about how one unforgettable performance managed to leave an entire stadium, and millions watching online, in complete awe. To be continued.